Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. How are you all? Let me just check if I'm live, audible, visible to all of you. Okay, yes. So I think everything is fine. Do let me know in the comment section. Okay. So today in this session, we are going to do a weekly roundup of vocabulary from newspaper, and also I've got some newspaper from the reading sources suggested for CLAT. Okay, so आज सिर्फ हम लोग newspaper based ही नहीं करेंगे, but we'll be also going for weekly roundup vocabulary from other sources as well. Exams are very near, of course, right? In 2 to 3 weeks, I think so. You have your examination 1st December, and today is already 11th, right? So obviously we have a lot to do, correct? But don't worry, anxiety, stress, कुछ भी नहीं लेना है. And you need to take a chill pill, relax, and keep practicing and attending the classes. बस उतना ही करना है, right? So, very good morning, everyone. Let's begin with the first comprehension today. So, as usually, like we do, we'll be doing it today also. First of all, we'll read the passage and then we'll go for solving some questions that are based on vocabulary from this particular passage, right? So, ready, everyone? So, in my own life, I think, hello Palak, hello Prem, today's 12th, ma'am. अच्छा, okay, ठीक है. हाँ, तुम लोग date and days ज़्यादा याद रख रहे हो, right? Pawan, good morning, Himanshu. So in my life, in my own life, I think of all the lawyers of slow simmer, or when swimming in the ocean with my son. I reflect on the radiance of the sun on our glistening skin, the rhythm, the power of the waves as we climb into them, the vigor and the play of the moment, the camaraderie of a friend who accompanies us, the feeling of being alive and healthy, the closeness I feel to my son as I realize the miracle of our connection, the link to having presided at his birth and the profound nature of that event. Then, if I really unveil that ocean scenario, I feel the resonance of my time and my father in the ocean, the unbridled play and excitement of those moments, though also the unease of how quickly they passed and how quickly my father too passed despite his robust presence. I reflect on the great chain of being ending among me, my son and my father, my mother, my aunts and my uncles, my grandfather and my grandmother, and my grandparents as far back as I could remember, and how appreciative I am of the stories and offerings that led us to the moment on the rolling sea. My consciousness stretches even farther as I look out on that vast minuscule seascape, acutely aware of how minuscule we all are and how astounded by its force. And behind it, death, groundlessness, and helplessness. The great mystery looms like a miasma, coloring and intensifying every move. The shadow of death cannot part from the love I feel, and that I would surmise we all feel in that ocean party. Good morning, Ayush. So, everyone done with the reading? Yes. So you have to solve questions from this particular paragraph only. Hi, ma'am. I scored 80 in my recent mock, and that's a good score, Ayush. So, first question here is which of the following is the best synonym for radiance as used in the passage? Luminosity, faintness, ambiguity, or serenity? Come on, start answering. Fatafat. Which of the following is the best synonym for radiance as used in the passage? Okay, Prapti says A, Shruti A, Nakul A, Bhuvan A. Very good. Can anyone help me with the meaning of the word radiance? Would anyone like to answer? Radiance ka meaning kya hai? Then I'll tell you what is the correct answer. What do you mean by radiance? I reflect on the radiance of the sun. What do you mean by radiance? Brightness. Correct. So luminosity is also this as same luminous objects, that is bright objects, something which spreads lights, right? So radiance is brightness. Luminosity goes for its best synonym. Okay. Faintness obviously is dullness. Ambiguity is something which is unclear. Serenity is something which is serene, peaceful. It's not related to light, right? Next, in the context of the passage, glowing brightness, correct. It's not reflect. Radiance basically means brightness that our object is giving. Okay. In the context of the passage, the word profound most closely means what? Insignificant, intense, humorous, or routine. Profound. Profound means what? And the profound nature of the of that event. What is profound here? Insignificant, intense, humorous, routine. Correct. The correct answer is B, intense. Profound obviously means intense. Insignificant means something which is not at all important. Humorous means something which can create a comic effect. Routine is something which you do in your daily life, right? So the correct answer, of course, goes to intense. Profound means something which has an intensive effect. Next, what is the best antonym for minuscule as used in the passage? Tremendous, slight, average, inconsequential. जल्दी से बताओ. Okay, A, tremendous. Ram Shekhar say B. Ayush has A. Okay. Correct. Minuscule means something which is very small, chota, minuscule, right? And if I go for the word here, you'll see here, acutely aware of how minuscule we all are. या फिर vast, minuscule seascape. Vast, minuscule seascape. Now tell me, will it be tremendous, slight, average, consequential? Everyone going for that only? Sure. Yes, of course, the correct answer is tremendous. The correct answer is A, tremendous. Very good. Next. Which of the following best captures the meaning of miasma as used in the passage? Come on. What is the best meaning of the word miasma as used in the passage? Breeze, clarity, haze, or freshness? Come on. Answer. Jaldi se. What is miasma? Haze. Okay. Abhijit says D. Ab- C. Okay. Bhuvan says C. Come on, answer fast. Ma'am, passage. Chalo, okay, dekh lo passage. Looms like a miasma, coloring and intensifying every move. See? Yes, correct. Very good. The correct answer, of course, is miasma, the same as hazy. Okay, haze means what? What do you mean by haze? Anyone? What do you mean by haze? Anyone? What do you mean by haze? Anyone? Come on, answer. जल्दी से बताओ. Unclear, foggy. Very good. Okay, moving on to the next question. Which word best replaces unbridled as it appears in the passage? Come on. Do you want to go to the passage? Okay. Now tell me. Which word would replace unbridled here? Sure? Okay, answer came as D. Restrained, restricted, frenzied, or unlimited. Come on. Prapti says D. Asta says D. No googling here, huh? जल्दी से बताओ, restrained, restricted, frenzied or unlimited. See, unbridled refers to uninhibited play and excitement. ठीक है? तो बताओ, something means जिसे कभी छोड़ा नहीं जाए. Understood? As I'm sorry, you can say unhindered play and excitement. ऐसा excitement जो कोई छोड़ ही नहीं रहा है. ऐसा excitement that when you have no restriction on it. So the correct answer would be unlimited. Okay? Unlimited here means same only. ठीक है? Unbridled का मतलब ही होता है something which is not skipped, which is not being broken by anyone, right? Something which is unlimited in nature. Chalo, next. This article is taken from your The Hindu newspaper. पिछले वाला article तो जो था वो Aeon Essays से था. Okay, and this article, the next one, is from your The Hindu newspaper. So let's start. Mr. Scholes has so far resisted calls to face a vote of confidence quickly. Reports are that his plans is to run a minority government for a few more months. The Social Democrats says a collapse of the government at a time of multiple challenges would leave the country rudderless. But Mr. Scholl's clinging on to power, hedging on unpopular minority government, is unlikely to resolve any of Germany's critical problems. The continuing war in Ukraine has hurt the German economy, which is set to contract for a second consecutive year. The country has also seen a large influx of migrants in recent years, over 6 million in a decade, which the far right AFD has used to trigger panic in society and ramp up support for itself. And the return of Donald Trump, who is skeptical of American support of Ukraine and NATO's role in general, is also a concern for Berlin. What Germany has to do is bring in a decisive shift in its Ukraine policy, focusing on bringing the war to an end at the earliest through talks. And it should also take measures to pump prime the economy and have policy to address the immigration challenge in humanitarian fashion. Mr. Scholz, as a named chancellor, is unlikely to take any decisive measure. What he can do is to face a vote of confidence immediately and prepare the country for snap elections. Good morning, Ayush. हाँ ये आज का ही है. So it's शुरू करें. In the context of the passage, मैंने highlight कर दिया है word so that we don't need to go to the passage again and again. Okay, you can read it once for your confidence sake also. एक बार खुद से read कर लो. I have read it once, but you can read it again if you want, and you can also mark on the highlighted words. Okay, please do focus on the highlighted words. Okay. Okay, so in the first question, in the context of the passage, rudderless most closely means unguided, dispersed, discouraged, isolated. Unguided, dispersed, discouraged, isolated. Come on, answer. In the context of the passage, ये आज की newspaper से ही है. So anyone who has missed the paragraph can surely visit the Hindu editorial, and Hindu editorial का first editorial ही है ये. Okay. Some have answered C, some have answered A. Very good. The correct answer here is A, unguided. Rudderless implies lacking leadership or direction. Understood? Making unguided the closest and the best fit here. Understood? No, D is not the correct answer. Rudderless. See, if you read here, challenges would leave the country rudderless. ठीक है, इट मीन्स कंट्री को कुछ ना कुछ छोड़ दिया जाएगा. करेक्ट. एंड हियर इट मीन्स दैट अ सोशल डेमोक्रेट सेज अ कोलैप्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट एट द टाइम ऑफ मल्टीपल चैलेंजेस. जब इतने सारे चैलेंजेस आ रहे हैं और उस पर गवर्नमेंट कोलैप्स कर जाती है तो ये कंट्री को रडरलेस छोड़ जाएगा. सो ऑब्वियसली हियर इट मीन्स अनगाइडेड. ठीक है, क्योंकि अगर कंट्री में कोई गवर्नमेंट नहीं है तो क्या होगा? कंट्री विदाउट गाइडेंस, विदाउट लीडर है, राइट? तो इट वुड बी अनगाइडेड. Clear? Disperse, so obviously when you're moving on to different places, right? Dispersing here and there. Discouraged, obviously opposite of motivation. Correct? Next, the term trigger in the passage is best understood as instigate, propel, prompt, kindle. Come on. The term trigger in the passage is best understood as instigate, propel, prompt, kindle. जल्दी से बताओ. Passage. Chalo, okay. AFD has used to trigger panic in society and ramp up society for itself. And ramp up support for itself. Very good. The correct answer is instigate. Instigate is to provoke something, to provoke a reaction. Trigger here also means to provoke a reaction, right? Now, can you tell me what is the meaning of propel? What do you mean by propel? What do you mean by propel? Come on. Very good, everyone. Abhijit, Bhuvan, Nakul, Ronak, Shrestha, Ananya, Mahi, Chaiti, Pawan. Everyone gave the correct answer. Very good. Now tell me what is the meaning of propel? Jaldi se. What is the meaning of the word propel? Anyone would like to answer? Propel means to move forward, to push forward. Correct. Very good. Prompt means what? Prompt means what? What do you mean by the word prompt? Papti says to get something. Very good, very good. What is the meaning of prompt? To inspire, to move. And what do you mean by Kindle? And what do you mean by Kindle? What do you mean by Kindle? To say. Basically, Kindle means to make something interest, emotion, feeling start to grow in somebody, right? मतलब basically to get something started. या वो emotions हो, या वो feelings हो, या वो games हो, या वो anger, कुछ भी हो. To get something started, to burn भी होता है Kindle का meaning. So basically, to get something started is Kindle. Understood? Kindle is to get something started. Okay? Understood? Chalo. Next question. The phrase drum up in the passage means what? Jaldi se batao. The phrase drum up in the passage means what? Accumulate, mobilize, amplify, summon. Drum up is accumulate. Again passage. Chalo, okay. Hmm. Panic is society and drum up support for itself. Accumulate, mobilize, amplify, summon. The correct answer, of course, is not accumulate, but we mobilize. Okay. Mobilize here means to gather or actively seek support. Okay. Accumulate is just to accumulate support के terms में accumulate won't look good, right? Accumulate won't look because accumulate आप किसी चीज को जमा करते हो, correct? Here you are generating something for yourself, right? So mobilize is the first and the best answer. Understood? B is the correct answer. Mobilize. What do you mean by amplify something? What do you mean by amplification of something? Amplify. What do you mean by amplification of something? Amplify. जल्दी से बताओ. What do you mean by amplification? Amplify. What do you mean by amplify? Amplify is to obviously increase, right? Amplify, very good, to increase. And what do you mean by summon? You all are lawyers, right? Future lawyers. Summon, batao. Amplify means to do modifications for better purpose. To increase strength, fasting, expand. Very good. All are correct meanings only. What do you mean by summon? Jaldi se bata do. Summon का मतलब क्या है? Summon, summon, summon. Come on. Summon means to call. Summon means to call. For sure. To preach. Order. तो सारे अलग 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 वर्ड हो रहे हैं. How would you Someone basically is to call someone, to pick someone, to make up for anything, right? Call for someone. मैम ये लॉयर्स जैसे ही बोला कुछ तो हिट किया अच्छा सा, चलो नाइस ना। तो आई नो वी आर फ्यूचर लॉयर्स एंड आई नो इन द कमिंग मंथ सब अच्छे अच्छे रिजल्ट्स के साथ मैम को कॉल करोगे और बताओगे कि यस वी आर गोइंग टू अ गुड एनएलयू, वी हैव सिक्योर्ड अ गुड रैंक, राइट? चलो इन द passage pump prime most closely means what? Bolster, regulate, attenuate या facilitate? Pump prime, bolster, regulate, attenuate. Passage, चलो ये देख लो passage. Should also take measures to pump prime the economy and have policy to address the immigration challenge. And it should also take measures to pump prime the economy. Okay, very good. The correct answer, of course, is bolster because pump prime ka matlab hi kya? What do you mean by pump prime? Pump prime means injecting support, okay, to stimulate growth. So therefore, bolster is the correct answer. Now tell me, what do you mean by attenuate? Regulate to pata hi hoga, I know. Facilitate is also known. Now tell me, what is the meaning of attenuate? Anyone? What do you mean by attenuate? What do you mean by the word attenuate? Come on. Anyone? No Googling. Google, no. Giving support. तो फिर तो ये सेम हो जाता pump prime के जैसे. Then how would you differentiate in the answer? Sympathy to be no actually having being reduced in force effect. Okay, किसी चीज के effect value और force को कम करना. Okay, to reduce the effect and force of something is called as attenuation or attenuate. Am I clear? Understood? So pump prime is bolster. Clear? Means to reduce something. Correct. Next. Which of the following best captures the meaning of lame duck as used in the passage? Come on, tell me. Lame duck. Ineffectual, marginal, superfluous, peripheral. Ineffectual, marginal, superfluous, peripheral. The correct answer, of course, would be what? Ineffectual. Very good. Very good. Lame duck is someone, lame duck refers to a leader with diminished power, right? Diminished influence. This guy influence बहुत diminished हो. So ineffectual is the correct answer. Now tell me, what is the meaning of peripheral? What is the meaning of superfluous? Come on. What is the meaning of peripheral? What is the meaning of superfluous? Fatafat. What do you mean by superfluous? What do you mean by peripherals? Come on. Peripheral means at the outer edge, correct? At boundary, very good. Peripheral is at the outer edge or at the boundary, very good. And what do you mean by marginal? Correct, correct. And what do you mean by superfluous? What do you mean by superfluous? Come on. Peripheral is about relating. No, peripheral is about marginal. Superfluous is something which is unnecessary. Okay, unnecessary means more than enough. Okay, superfluous is something which is unnecessary. Understood? Superfluous means something which is more than needed. Okay, not wanted. Superfluous, unnecessary. Clear? मैम मैंने अभी तक 55 मॉक दे दिया है, सब अच्छा हो गया है, बट इंग्लिश नहीं. कभी 24 में से 14 15 17 से नंबर आ रहा है. आई डोंट नो व्हाई. सो इट्स काइंडली डू एनालाइज योर इंग्लिश सेक्शन वंस थरली एंड फाइंड आउट विथ की पॉइंट्स एंड रीजनिंग्स की क्या प्रॉब्लम आ रही है एवरी टाइम, विच इज द क्वेश्चन वी आर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व. ठीक है? एंड देन यू विल श्योरली आई थिंक गेट योर प्रॉब्लम्स लिस्टेड एंड उसके बाद फिर हेल्प करना ज्यादा इजी होगा, बिकॉज उस वक्त मेरे पास सजेशंस होंगे कि हाँ क्यों नहीं हो पा रहा है. And one more thing to everyone, like in your last 3 weeks, if you have any section weak, ठीक है। तो अभी नेक्स्ट 2 वीक तक एवरी डे उस सेक्शन को जरूर से जरूर सॉल्व कर। आई वोंट से कि उसे छोड़ दो, बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली क्लैट इज एन एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट, सो यू कैन नॉट लीव एनी सेक्शन कंप्लीटली, राइट? यू कैन जस्ट इम्प्रोवाइज इट. सो improvisation is the best technique. Instead of leaving that section that I'll do it at the end or I'll not do it, better पीछे लग जाओ. Just go run after it, okay? And solve at least one section of that particular weak subject daily. That will help you thoroughly, I'm telling you, okay? I've been repeating this for past 6 months, that whichever section is weak, go behind that and just start solving it thoroughly. Understood? So ऐसा करोगे तो it will honestly help you, okay? एंड ऑब्वियसली अगर आप प्रेशर ज्यादा लेते हो तो हाँ, यस अनन्य, राइट, अगर प्रेशर होता है, स्ट्रेस होता है, तो ऑब्वियसली यू टेंड टू स्कोर लेस. बट समटाइम्स इफ इट इज गोइंग ऑन कॉन्स्टेंटली, you need to check on yourself also, that it's not a time to take stress. You have been working so hard for past 1 year. You need to be very focused now. तो स्ट्रेस लेने से आपका एग्जाम वाहियात चला जाएगा, खराब भी नहीं. It won't go bad also. It will go waste. Understood? So don't waste your preparation of 1 year. Be calm. Just let 1st December come and let that 2 hours pass. Okay? उसके बाद जितना stress लेना होगा लेना. But instead of taking stress, be calm and take your exams in a flow. Understood? See कि अरे यार इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं, let's see, let's do it. Whatever will happen, we'll see. Understood? Now, snap elections in this context most closely means what? Abrupt elections, spontaneous elections, compulsory elections, interim elections. Every day, one set at least. If you're asking me how to practice for English, legal, and logical, I would suggest one set daily. Mixed passages. Okay, don't go for any sectional, sorry, don't go for any particular questions. ठीक है, वो हम लोग क्लास में वो मैंने अच्छे से कराया है, like tone based, central idea, title based. I have made you done, right? But now you need to go for what? You need to go for mixed passages only. Understood? Practice on, give on mocks, practice sectionals, just go that. The correct answer is abrupt elections, not spontaneous elections. Abrupt means something which was not at all planned, अचानक से हो जाना. Understood? So snap elections is same as abrupt election. Am I clear? Understood? So, and yes, please do solve in time frames. Understood? And still, agar if you have not planned anything and not under any guidance and you're not able to do anything, last 20 days ke liye if you wish, okay, we have very discounted price for our crash batch, okay, and I just can suggest you कि आप वो join कर सकते हो. And for CLAT 2026 also, I think now it's the best time that you should start your preparation. If you are not attempting for CLAT 2025, CLAT 2026 वाले अगर if you are online here, do get yourself ready for the preparation now. Now it's the best time to start. Okay. Then like sectional test basically means like for 30, take a timer of 30 minutes, sit with the English section only, solve it, analyze it, and it's done. Go for critical reasoning, same, take a test of 30 minutes, sit for critical reasoning, attempt the test, and it's done. Okay. And then go for some legal ka theory revision, okay. Then revise GK for 2 hours, okay. And then at the end, solve cons also. So this way you can just divide your day and get the best out of it, and also sleep properly. That's very important. Okay. And please don't be disheartened at such an early stage. Okay. Don't be disheartened. You have still 19 days left for your examination. And also, you have been practicing it for past 6 months. Maybe ऐसा भी हो that you get your exam so easy. बस आपको easy breezy जाना होगा. Understood? If you go easy breezy in your examination hall, you'll be able to do it. Remember that 2 hours are the best time of your life and you have to do the best. ठीक है, जो आपने किया है सब वेग चला जाएगा if you won't be there calmly. Understood? So it's very important that you stay calm during the last 2 hours. उस वक्त ये बैठकर मत सोचना कि I won't be cracking any NLS or anything. Okay, give your best. उसके बाद देखा जाएगा whatever will happen. Understood? But this is what you are going to do about it. Okay. So wishing you all the very best, everyone. Okay. Take care and we'll be meeting again soon with such vocabulary sessions. Okay. Children, take care. Bye bye. Keep watching. Take care.